Well, 2 minutes later, after I made that last video, here at Old Faithful, now you can see there's Mecca. Good finding. And I just found some more, a handful, and I was on my way out and just said, man, I got to get out of here. And where's my marker? It fell down. Oh no. Well, you got it live. My marker fell down. I think you're going to be just as shocked as I was. Talk about hammerstone. Sometimes you come across a well, there's my marker right there. Mine, it gets lost in the corn. Sometimes you find a hammerstone, you just no possible way you're going to leave it out in the field. I mean, it's just what I call masterpiece, more so than the points, because a master's tool, it's hugely more valuable than what he makes with the tool, if you know what I mean. Listen to this story, because it's a hammerstone, and you know, you can't outgive God. I'm going to put it to you that way. I had a friend come over, one of my cousin, if you will, cousin's wife, and she loves Indian artifacts. This is a great story. We're all in for stories. So listen to this story. We're going to circle right back around, and we're going to check that out. I mean, we could just walk right up on one, because this is craziness. I mean, wait till you see the 4 artifacts I just picked up, plus the hammerstone. And she was looking at artifacts, and I had a bunch. I said, man, I got to put some in her hands. I got to get this stuff out of my hands. I got to keep it moving. And listen, you guys out there, I keep a ton that I love. I mean, I do. I mean, I keep too much. My wife would tell you that I keep far too much, but what's this? Broken rhyolite. Well, you might just come across big sugar quartz here, anything in this corn. This corn gets too much taller, it's going to get packed in, you won't see anything. So I guess a good time to be out here. Anyway, I was showing her stuff and everything, and I didn't tell her too much history about the hammerstone. You know, you put a hammerstone in your hand, and there's a big difference. Look, there's a big difference than the points. It's really about an eternal substance that we call spirit. They used these hammerstones, looked for them, kept them, and needed them to live. And so, living tools, master's tools, it's good stuff. So what's the moral? Well, I didn't get to the story yet. I'm scatterbrained. This hammerstone up here is a flat-out shocker. It's a shocker. I mean, the one I have here, the little one, I love little ones. This is another one. It's a little bigger, but it's a shocker. Collect my thoughts. So I brought her off of I only keep like 25 top hammerstones. I won't keep any more. You know, it's sort of like, you know, when you're in a bass fishing tournament, you throw off you got a bunch of good bass, but you catch a really good bass, and you got to throw off the least of them. I do that with the hammerstones, but I don't throw them off. There's tons of people out there that can't don't have a place like this to walk through. Don't have peace and quiet. I mean, there's peace and quiet out here. So I brought her. I said, well, let me just let her. I took 2 hammerstones from my 25 group. I mean, really good pieces, nice pieces. And I said, I'm going to tell her to check these out, and she's going to hold them, because you can really tell, you can feel them. She's going to hold them, and I can say, you know what? Choose one. I'm just going to surprise her. Go ahead and choose one. And so she did, and she loved the hammerstones. I mean, I've got some good hammerstones, and I took 2 that were really nice, that I felt I could part with. You know how it is. It's just reality. So I put them in front of her, and we were on the porch, and she was checking them out. And I said, Debbie, I said, tell you what. I said, choose one. You can keep it. She says, because I had already given her a bunch of stuff, and but she was floored. Because these were really, you can tell when a hammerstone's something. She looked at me and she said, oh my gosh. And then she took both of them, and she just, I mean, a minute went by, and she was checking them out, and she said, you know what, I can't even choose. And she loved them both. One was a tangerine orange quartzite hammerstone, and another was, I forgot what the other one was. But the cool part about it, I'm keeping my eye out, and you got to hear the story. Take a little time. Listen here. It's awesome stuff. You can do stuff like this to inspire people. I just can't choose. So she was doing it, and you know what? It just jumped in my heart. I said, I tell you what, Debbie. I said, You keep them both. Keep them both. And I wasn't going to let her turn back. I know she loved them both already. I wasn't going to let her turn back and choose one. I wasn't going to let her tell me, oh, I can't do that. I said, you take them both. That's it. You just have them both. And so she did. And I mean, it was just almost tears. It's unbelievable. So that's the way we roll, you know. And I think a lot of people can do that. We've got a lot of stuff. Where am I? Okay, look at this now. You got to see this live. Corn. Good stuff. What's my time here? Sorry. Okay, I'm on pretty good time, I think. Okay, yes, I am. I'm going up this corn. I literally got to get out of here, and I go out this way. That's all I'm going to show you. And so I'm heading out, just walking along, and I stopped and I said, what on earth? I have a pretty good eye, and I'm pretty good about discerning if something's good quality. And I said, what on earth? Jeez. And like I said, I have a pretty discerning eye when it comes to these things. I lost it in my viewfinder. There it is. The contrast between the shadows and everything. I don't know if it's going to come in, and I won't rip the corn apart too much. Look at this. My word. I can bend this one a little bit. Just a little. Oh, I broke it. It's okay. They won't lose too much crop. Look at this. All right. Just in here in the corn. It could be broken on the backside, but that I can tell. I can tell. Solid, 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 solid flat. And it's a whitish quartzite. Unbelievable. Now look at this. I get it in the sun where I can see it all. Unbelievable stuff. Told you this field is called Old Faithful. It's just craziness. I like that point. Look at this black material. Again, let me remind you one more time. Go out, tell your family members, cousins, tell the kids, what have you, to watch, because you know everybody is eligible. If I do a giveaway, I'm going to have to be doing some. I don't care. They can keep coming back, and I don't even care if they're subs. I'm serious. Some of this stuff, some of the stuff you're seeing here, I got that big bag. So this stuff I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to keep. It's just the way it rolls. Look at that. But that's not why I made the video. It was this. My word, I didn't even clean it. Look for yourself. If I can get a little bit of shade here and do this. Well, Ken and Rob, Flint's Ball, you're going to love this. I know, Brooksy, you've done some stuff on hammerstones. This is an incredible prize. This is a master's tool. I can tell by holding it, and I know the weight, and I'm getting good with discerning. If you guys got good eyes and you have an eyes to see, you'll see this is going to clean up incredible. This piece, I don't know if the sun will do any different. I don't know if it's focused. That's as top quality a hammerstone as you can find right there. It's not a mono. Now, I guess in definition it's one. Isn't mono mean one? I don't know. I do know that they were making and using this for making points and scrapers, knocking good pieces of rock off flint. It was a master's tool. It sure would have been one of mine. I would have kept it and used it daily for months, if not years and years. Tend to think with how much they did, they might have been able to do it in a couple years. or even months, because they were such busy workers. That's an incredible piece. I can't stop looking at it. Good gracious mercy. Sorry. Everyone, simple. I hope you find. And appreciate you tuning in.